Hello, everyone. Good evening. I'm live with another topic. It's a very interesting topic. I won't be talking about anything related to health, but make sure that I will be covering few things which is required in terms of mindset, not to be successful in what you want in terms of your health, but overall aspects of your life. So, as the topic I have written here, should you do what you love doing? Now, the question is, you tell me whether if you do what you love doing, would you get what you want? No one wants to get up in morning. Do they love doing it? No. But is it the right thing to do? Definitely yes. We don't have habit of reading books. Should you have habit of reading books? Answer is yes. Do you like reading books? Mostly not. So everything, if you do what you love doing, you might not get what you really want in your life. Just imagine for a kid, he likes to watch video games, or he wants to watch TV or do something which you want him not to do. Now the kid loves doing it, but it's not right thing for him to do. Will you allow him to do? Definitely you will say it's not right thing to do, or you may not, you may be strict to them. When it comes to you and me, how the same thing is okay? If something is not good for some people, it is not good for us as well. So if you keep doing what you love, you will not really get what you really want, because everything what you love doing may not be right thing for you. And that is why you have to focus more on doing right things rather than thinking. See, just imagine, how do you know that you love something? If you don't have chicken biryani, would you know that you love chicken biryani? So unless and until you don't try something, when you don't do something, you might not really understand that you also are someone who likes and loves doing it. So that's when you have to really focus on, you want something which you love doing it, or you really have to work for it, because something which you want to have in your life, you really have to work hard for it. It does not come free of cost. So you know and so that's what, one thing which I realized, okay, which has to be, first priority is you have to focus on what is the right thing to be done. Okay. And second, when we talk about, like as I was talking about, see, if you, hi, good to see you. Okay, so she left. So she has asked, I also want to lose weight. Definitely, I will, revert back and I will let you know what all things can be done. So basically, I was talking about habits, creation, because see, anything which we want to accomplish in our life and which takes certain amount of time, that can happen only by building sustainable habits. What do I mean by building sustainable habits? See, there are two ways you can do something. One is we get habituated to things, after long period of time you realize that this habit was not good for you. And it becomes long time that you see some people, right, they have a habit of smoking or drinking, and it becomes very difficult for them to come out of it. When they realize it, after longer period of time, not tomorrow you smoke and then day after tomorrow you're feeling it is bad for you. Yes, it happens to some people, they come out in the initial days, but mostly people realize after a long period of time. So anything you want to develop, a good habit or a bad habit, the impact does not happen immediately. Today you ate pizza, tomorrow your weight will not increase drastically, or you won't get heart attack or something will go wrong. But surely the impact is going to happen over a period of time if you keep continuing that habit what you have been doing. So developing a good habits, developing a bad habits, both takes effort. But to develop a bad habit, it does not take much, because you will find so many people doing those things. Now, for an example, you want to get up early in the morning, or you want to work out. Now tell me how, how many times you will find people who would be accompanying you. Okay, it will be very difficult. But just imagine, if you want to have people who smokes, or who can kind of give you a company to go party, do something which is totally against your health, you will find tons of people doing it. And it takes very less effort to do something which is not helping you in terms of growing. But you want to inculcate a positive habit. Now how hard it is, if to get up in morning, it's really difficult. It takes certain amount of time to develop that habit. But the rewards which you are going to get over a period of time also is be massive. But when people try something for some period of time, you try doing for 10 days, 15 days, and sometimes it does not become a habit for you, we come out of the game. And that's where most of the people don't understand the power of compounding. Because if you do something today, good or bad, tomorrow nothing would go wrong, but both of them would show the result after some period of time. And that's what we call as compounding. So we have to focus more on developing healthy, sustainable habits which can give you a positive impact after some period of time. See, it's very simple. If you take money, if you earn money and spend it, nothing you will see tomorrow or day after tomorrow. But there is a person who earns money and spends less than what he earns, and he saves 1 rupee also a month. I'm just taking an example. After 10, 15 years, you will see there will be a stark difference between both the people who are just earning money and spending it, another person who was spending money what was needed and saving, some amount of the money which he was making. And that way there will be so it's very simple. Just imagine two-person, one person doesn't drink tea, another one drinks tea. If you see the difference in 1 month, 2 months, nothing would happen. But longer period of time, if you see them after 10 years, both of them would be a two different persons, same age, same things, but two different persons. So that's what is the power of habit, and you have to understand that it takes time to build a sustainable habit. If you start doing something and you don't get result, please don't be upset with yourself. And I see a lot of people, starting with a program, starting with something and don't see result and they quit the process. Now tell me how do you get benefited by that? Even if you start working on your health, even if you start reading a book, if you didn't find anything beneficial, you have to continue doing it, because how would you know something is working or not? Not in 1 week, right? No one has gained weight overnight. How would you lose in 1 day or 2 days? So develop, healthy habits. And third, we are talking about, see, everything which is worthwhile doing on this planet is not comfortable. See, just tell me, if you want to have, tomorrow you want to get up early, you want to do some workout or do something, is it comfortable? It's not comfortable. Is it comfortable to follow a diet when other friends of you is partying, they are going out having, ball of their time? Is it comfortable to see that? No. Is it comfortable to work out when you are tired? It's not comfortable, it's uncomfortable. Is it easy, or is it comfortable when you want to follow a regime and you see there are people or there are snacks, through around next to you? Is it comfortable, that situation? Definitely no. But one day you have to decide whether you want to be comfortable or you want to be healthy. And that time, it comes for everyone. Just that for some people they realize very early, and for some people it too much of delay, and they realize when something goes wrong. Either they had border level diabetes or cholesterol or something, or they had a minor stroke. They realize, oh shit, they could not do anything for their health. So please don't wait for that time, because if you have to decide one day, why not that day be today? Because if you will save a lot of time, lot of effort, and lot of energy, which would happen just by taking a decision today. And that's what I believe, because everything which is worthwhile is not comfortable. So you might think that, you see, some people, when I consult, they say, I want to eat outside, I want to do this, I want to do that, everything I want to do, but still I want to lose weight. Now, what answer do you want to give them? It's coming from a wrong perspective and wrong mindset. To hold some hands, you have to leave some hands. You cannot, hold too many hands. In the similar way, you have to say no to some people. You may have to develop a habit of, leaving those hands who pass negative energy to you, who doesn't encourage you or boosts your self image. You have to definitely leave those people, because they're not adding value to you in any way. So if you do all those things, these are not comfortable. And I will tell you, every successful people, they don't do things which is comfortable. They do things which is uncomfortable, but they try to make themselves in that, they try to feel themselves comfortable in that uncomfortable zone. So you have to start loving things which is not comfortable, and that's when you will get the result which most of the people won't get it, who are thinking they will do comfortable things. So please don't think that you should do what you love. How would you know you love something or you don't love it? If you don't do it, how would you know it? So I hope it made a lot of sense to you. Some people had asked some questions. So can we make our belly flat only with diet? Yeah, it is, possible. Depends upon how much belly fat you have, what is the past karma which you have done. Definitely, if you want to have a flat stomach, abdomen workout would be required. But without having, the calorie control, without taking care of the nutritional intake, if you just work out, I think it would be difficult, because, you have to balance it out. If you just work out hard and then you don't take care of the nutritional intake, or you don't eat right, your calorie consumption is way more. Rather than flat belly, it will become fat belly. So with diet, yes, it can be, but in combination with the, nutritional intake as well. So good. I hope it made sense to you. And if any inquiry, anything you want to know, you can follow me anytime. You can drop a DM. If I have time and bandwidth, definitely would love to help you. So stay safe, stay healthy, stay happy.